Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Place, where we are back again with normal mode GeoGuessr. That is challenge mode with a 5-minute time limit. Last episode was a bit of a special one where we played famous places, but let's go back to the everyday challenge where we can go anywhere in the world, where we will have enough variation to make it interesting. So this is the seed, which I failed to copy. What happened there? Alright, let's try that again. Okay, that's better. So now the seed will make it to the video description, and hopefully you will be able to play along. Okay, we're on a road where we're driving on the right. Well, it's a twin lane, so we have 2 lanes on the other side. I'm a bit fascinated by this truck here, but yeah, I think this looks kind of European. Let's see. Oh, we can go in both lanes here. G food. It looks like this one car has the registration sign with a little bit of a blue part over there, which is usually the European Union flag, and then it says what country you're in on it. But of course that's blurred out for us, so we can't really look at it. It would be nice if one of these views would show us, but instead we go to the other side for some reason. Let's go back. E75 to Katowice. I think we've seen that before. Wasn't that in either Poland or Lithuania? Katowice. Latvia? No, must be Poland then. Katowice. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Can't find it. That's odd. Let's zoom out, because I'm pretty sure it was one of these countries here. E75. We've had the E75 before. I thought it was in one of these. It was the E85. No? Okay, I'm confused. It wasn't Finland. I seem to remember we had one of them, and then there's Katowice. Yes, I remember. Okay, where's the A? I mean the E75 is this one, and we're headed south. So we're on this road going south towards Katowice, and to our right, that must be to our west. Checking west, yes. We have a off-road to Vyshepy and Polnok. So let's see if we can find Vyshepy and Polnok close by on this road. Vyshepy, Polnok. Alright, maybe it's smaller. Let's have a look at the road we're driving off on. How large is this? Pretty small, but the city is reasonably large. Let's have a look closer to Katowice. Here's the one. It's not this one. Polshin, Ponik, Shekovishny. Here's the 95. Vitsov, Gidle, Yanishi, Rudniki, Tobrishke. You should be able to find this pretty well. Cherno, was that one of them? Oh, I'm doing that again where I don't remember what cities I'm looking for. I'm looking for Vishepi and Polnok. Vishepi and Polnok. Okay, which one of these is the E75? Vishepi and Polnok. Oh. I was checking there, and there's the Windows updater. I'm looking east. I should have looked west. I made sure several times and still looked the wrong way. Damn it. Well, Vishepi and Polnok. Can we find them on the other side? Would we have been able to? It's not over here. It must have been this little road. Over here. I'm not sure. I can't find them on the map, so... Oh, 4,900 points. It's not... let's not complain about that. At least we found Katowice. I knew it was somewhere around here. So, good start. Let's have a look at the next one. We have houses. The vegetation looks kind of warm, and these ones are red houses with white trim, almost white. You might need a coat of paint there. This could be Europe. It's not a very large road though. There's another one. Of course it could be the US as well. The houses are a little bit close for a regular US area. I mean, this looks maybe like a suburb in Sweden, but I don't kind of recognize the trees aren't really... well, this looks kind of American to me, especially that American flag on the porch there. So let's say we're in America, speed limit 25, cars parked. I don't see any pickup trucks. Maybe we're further north. The basketball hoop on the driveway is there. So have a look. This one looks like one of those southern mansions in the US. Alright, Bell Avenue and Lechtworth Avenue. If we get that close. Thomas Meltzer. Finnish. So we were in Finland? No. Finnish Custom Carpentry. Yardley, PA. Pennsylvania. What else? Pittsburgh? No, it's not. Pittsburgh, PA, right? PA is Pennsylvania. Alright. So we're gonna go with Pennsylvania then. Now, are we in Philadelphia? Or is this a smaller city? You didn't have Yardley, okay. Now that doesn't mean that this is Yardley, PA. That only means that Thomas Meltzer's company is from Yardley, PA. So let's have a look at anywhere. I'm gonna put this in the middle of Pennsylvania, and try to find Yardley on a cursory glance. If I can't find it, we're gonna move on. King of Prussia. That's where it's been hiding. And there's Bethlehem, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Mansfield, Wellsboro. Well, I guess this is too cursory of a glance to find it. Newcastle. Alright, that's the wrong. New Holland. Elizabeth Town, Gettysburg. And I'm looking for Yardley. Yardley. Can't find it. Okay. I said we weren't gonna dwell on that. Thank you, Thomas Meltzer. This is River Quick Apartments. We're close to a river? Not necessarily. South Delaware Avenue. That doesn't mean we're close to Delaware, but Delaware's down here, so maybe we should at least put us in Wilmington or something like that. And there's a bridge. Here is a river actually, so River Quick wasn't named completely wrong. Could this be the Delaware River? I mean, it would make sense. Okay, I shouldn't be putting myself outside of Pennsylvania. Although that guy could have driven to Pennsylvania and on a job or something. But okay, this is north of me, so I'm south of the river, which would be strange because, well, not that strange. As I said, that guy could be stationed in Pittsburgh, but I mean in Pennsylvania. So let's put us somewhere along this river and have a look around. Well, Jamboree, best location, best price. Alright, Yardley Crossing. Again with the Yardley. So that wasn't a coincidence then. Maybe we are in Yardley. Hello, adopt a highway. Adopt a highway, Litty Control, Nancy Borden. PennDOT thanks this 10-year-old participant. PennDOT. Oh, we were up in Trenton. And there's Yardley. Right there. It wasn't the Delaware River, it was the Washington Crossing Trenton outskirts. It was the Delaware River, but it wasn't that branch. We should have what lake it is? Van Scriver Lake. We were north of the Van Scriver Lake. But still, not a bad score there. Close to Philadelphia, but Trenton was the town. Yardley is right there. And we can zoom all the way in and see Pennsylvania Avenue, where the White House is. Anyway, that's good. We got the right state. And this one looks a little trickier. We're out in the countryside, yellow center strip. Could mean we're in the US, could mean we're in... Well, this doesn't look like Australia, so I'm going to discount that. This doesn't quite look like the US, especially not that workers sign. It might be in somewhere else. What's this? Maximum 70 kilometers per hour, so that's not the US, they would say miles per hour. Maybe Canada? Bent Path 3225, Dawn Valley, Union Gas. Okay, have a look at this guy. Party Retails, Perolia, Ontario. Is that Ontario? If so, we're in this region. And since I said Canada before, I mean that's as good a hint as any. But I'm not sure exactly where in Ontario we would be. Maybe if we found some road signs. Green and white, huh? What's that mean? Hello? Maximum 90 kilometers per hour begins. Right, let's go with 90 kilometers per hour. It's large open fields, no mountains in the distance in any direction. That's a forest, from what I can see. Right. No, there's a little turn in the road for some reason. Okay. Houses over here. Wonder something. Douglas and Coursera. Excavating environmental. 519 is the area code for those of you familiar with area codes in perhaps Ontario. Alright. There was a road sign there. I might have missed checking it to see what number road this is. We are zoomed out. Well, we're going straight, almost straight, pretty straight east. So stop sign ahead. Oil Heritage Road. What's that say? Can't read it. Okay. So we cross Oil Heritage Road and of Canada. Oil Museum of Canada. 7 kilometers to the Oil Museum. Okay. Oil Springs, Oil City, Petrolia, and Dresden. So we're in the oil region, apparently. Where would it be oil here? In Ontario? We're in Canada at least. Uppsala. Oil Road. What's this say? 5 something. Petrolia and Dresden. Vermilion Bay. Sioux Lookout. Let's have a look. We want a road that goes pretty straight east. Could we be up here? Ontario is so big. Over here. You can't even see the roads. They don't seem that straight. It could be on this one. I'm gonna put us on this one, since I don't have anything else to go by. Oil. Could we be all the way up here? No. Why are you so large, Ontario? Okay, we were all the way down here, closer to Detroit. There's Oil Springs. On the Bent Path line. And we went to this one, which is the Oil Heritage Road. Going from Petrolia, Oil Springs, and Dresden. Yeah, so it should have zoomed in over there. Unfortunately, I didn't. I didn't think we were... Well, I could have guessed if we were close to Detroit. This would be where the oil places were. I guess there was oil here at one point. And they named all the cities after that. Alright, well, we got the state right. Or, what do you call? Province, right? Canadian provinces. Alright, 3,500, not excellent, but still pretty good. So here we're running around power lines. We are on a highway again, driving on the right, going west, if I can manage to figure that out. We are in Denmark, DK, Padborg. Well, this guy's from Denmark, so we should be somewhere in Europe then. I don't think we've had Denmark before. And we don't have Denmark now either, because this one looks Russian maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Denmark might even not have the street view. We're at least heading towards Moscow, Mokba. But we're pretty far away. 996 kilometers from Moscow. So 100 miles. But we're close to... Okay, so if we were driving west, we would reach Moscow. We must be east of Moscow then. And this is east. Right. So, if you found out what road this would be, it says A30 over there. Could that be the road? No, M7. But it leads to Moscow. So, to... How far is 1,000 miles? I mean 100 miles. Now I know that this distance is about 50. So this distance is about 50. This distance would be about 100. So somewhere around here. That's a very what do you call it? Unscientific way to discover where you are. Let's see if we can find one of these places, but they're probably smaller. I'm not even sure we're along this road. We might be along one of the other ones. Let's see if we can find A3C. Oh, that's a gas station. Not quite what we needed to see. If we found something that told us what road this was. Like if we were on the M7, that would be very helpful. Schmidt Cargo Bull. So yeah, I've played 50 episodes and never had Denmark. I had Norway several times, Finland several times, and Sweden also a few times, but never Denmark. So I'm thinking they might not have Street View there. I know Germany does not, because we haven't had Germany either. I've only been in Germany once, I think, and that was inside of a shop. And I couldn't walk outside. So Denmark might not have Street View allowed. Quite a few countries don't allow Street View because it's an invasion of privacy. Or it could be. It could be, photographed by the Google truck, and then your picture would be on the internet, and you couldn't really do anything about it because you wouldn't know about it unless you saw the Google truck. Alright, looks like we're filling up our gas, and then we're back on the road. Okay, here's a helpful sign maybe. M5 to Moscow. Alright, and this goes to Novo something. M5. So which one is the M5? This is the M7. That's probably not the M5 then. Is this the M5? This is the R159. Okay, how about this one? Is this the M5? This is the R something something. Okay, let's look. This one might be the M5. E30 M5. Okay, so we're on this road. How far away did I say it was? And probably down here somewhere. This one's going west. Alright, well that was the end of it. Oh, we were headed to Tolyatti. And there's the other one, Shigulyovsk. We were close to the Volga River. If we'd gone on a little bit further, we would have seen the Volga River, and that's, well, the longest river in Europe, I think. So that would probably have told us something, but we would have to go all the way to Tolyatti and Shigulyovsk. But since we found out what road we were on, and I did an estimation of how far away from Moscow we were, we got it pretty close. That one I might have been able to see if I'd stayed on that other side and looked around. Alright. pretty good. And here we are in the suburbs again. This could be the Pennsylvania. It looks pretty similar. There's a paw mark on the street. I guess you should watch out for pets walking on the road. Stop ahead. Let's go ahead then. I'm expecting to see an American flag on one of these sides. Ah, there it is. And we're in Ars Hall. There's probably more letters. There's the Wolf Law Office. Maybe that's the wolf sign. Oh, this is a church. It's the first congregational church. One God, one Bible, one church. Alright, so everyone has to take turns reading that Bible. I'm trying to be funny. I don't hear any laughter. Solar energy used here. Solar. Maybe that's also someone trying to be funny. Okay, well, so we're in the US, but what state? Congregational church. We could look for that if we find out what state and city we're in. Hail and Nair Salon? Nail and Hair Salon. That's better. Shore Murphy and Associates. Maybe one of you will mention what state we're in. I would say we're along the East Coast. Marshall Mutual Building. That means we're in Marshall. That's correct, right? Ars Hall. It's Marshall. Okay, Marshall. Yeah, I see that everywhere now. So, Marshall, what state? Archer Avenue. Marshall Public Library. Alright. What state are we in? We're in all states. Well, that's not very helpful. Marshall Family Restaurant. Another American flag. This is the Marshall Fire Department. And the Chamber of Commerce. Insurance. Alright, where would you tell us what state we're in? The Ameren Power Line. I thought even the gas station was called Marshall, but it's called Marathon. It's probably not that large of a city because everything is on the same road here. I saw something. Well, we see something there. I saw this. Illinois. North 1. So we're in Marshall, Illinois. Is it large enough for us to find it on the map? The 1. The road is number 1. Okay. Let's zoom in. I don't think it's that size of road though. I think it's like this size of road and then number 1. There's the number 1. Harvey. Now we're looking for Marshall. Zooming in a little bit further. Harvey. Chicago Heights. Steger. Crete. Goodnow. Beecher. Solid. Grant Park. Is that the end of the one? Oh, come on. Where's Marshall? I am gonna put us over here then. Then we're gonna go north. Maybe it went further north than that. Because none of these is the number 1. So, since this is the number 1 going north, we should be able to find Marshall on this road. And it should be large enough that we should see it. Steger, South Chicago Heights, East Hazel, Phoenix, Harvey. No, Marshall. Try to remember. And what happens here? Is the number 1 going along here? Maybe it isn't that size of road. No, well, I guess the number one resurfaced. We were going down here, weren't we? Rossville. Oh, it's a highway. Highway 150 took over. There's Marshall. Well, too bad. Sort of lost the road somewhere around here. And I couldn't find where it went. I zoomed in and everything and tried to see if the number one was going along one of the other ones. Where did I lose it? Over here I lost it. Because I couldn't see if one of these was number one. This one only says 17. 17. Ah, if you zoom in this far it says 1 as well. I thought so, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah. Alright. Too bad. We were on the road there. Literally. And we could have gotten all the way to Marshall. And then we could have zoomed in and we could have found perhaps the first Methodist church. We wanted the first something else church. Well, maybe not exactly where we started, but anyway, 4,200 could have been better. So in all, we got 22,000 points, 22,001 points. That's one of our better scores. It was the Ontario one that cost us like 1,000, but the rest of them were pretty close. This one we could have had a little more time, I would have found. This one, if we had a little more time, I would have found. I mean, this one. This one, I'm not sure if I could have found that. I would have needed a lot more time for that one. Anyway, still a pretty good score today. I hope you did well as well. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time.